I'm coming through the black hole. Just give it a moment. There I am. All right, had to shave my beard so that people didn't really think that that was me. So this is Valhalla. It's fun. You already know about it. But I just wanted to do a first look at it. I'm probably not going to bother doing like a bunch of videos on it. You probably already know a little bit about it. So there's some story ties into the main game. As far as I know, I haven't finished the main game, to be perfectly honest with you. I just haven't gotten around to it. But there are some permanent upgrades. There are some temporary upgrades. And the gameplay loop just seems to be, quite frankly, amazing.
This position, this title, I have held it before. You know what happened. She knows what happened.
Of course we do. But why should who you used to be matter more than who you are now? Can't you see how far you've come?
However far
I'm trying to talk, but they're making it very difficult.
From that life, that title, that throne.
Aye.
Let me go up here. Because the last time I just went through the door, so it looks like everything's locked. Yeah. Yes, it's more of the same. It's more action, and it feels like you're essentially doing a lot more combat. And for me, for my personal preference of what I look for in a game, I'm more of an Assassin's Creed, Witcher, Grand Theft Auto, Skyrim kind of person. Maybe Borderlands 3, in the sense that I like small hub worlds or open worlds where there's just combat everywhere. I mean, Witcher 3 is actually a really good example, because if you put it on the hardest difficulty, even if you've got good gear, what ends up happening... Oh, should have known better. What ends up happening is even a regular creature can end up doing significant damage to you. You can make The Witcher feel like a Souls game. You really can. And I really appreciate that. So with a game like this, with all due respect for my preference, because again, there's only so many hours in a day, right? And I have to pick and choose and be really picky with the games that I play. Now, this, to me, I will still say, is one of the best games I've ever played in my entire life. But I didn't get through the story. There are times where, truthfully, I got, quite disappointed. It's on the easiest setting, just for transparency. Holy shish kebab. I love this game. The puzzle aspect of this game I found more frustrating than a goddamn Legend of Zelda game. So for me, I had to slow down a little bit, take a break. I had to look up guides and stuff like that. I don't like having to do that. Like, again, Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, that is. Or any Assassin's Creed, for that matter. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands, just games in general. I generally don't get lost and have to look up a guide. Oh, where do I go next? Where do I go next? I didn't have to do that with Zelda, Breath of the Wild, or Tears of the Kingdom. Really. Maybe once or twice in like 300 hours. This game had me looking up stuff. And it did a good job. Oh, man, that's awesome. Did a good job of making me feel like a complete fucking idiot. So, it frustrated me, naturally. Light runic attack, light runic attack. Da, 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 da. A tracking axe throw that ricochets between targets. Marked by pressing R1 with an extremely quick burst of energy that interrupts and knocks back all enemies. Sure. Let's do that one. I think these are randomized. I'm not too sure. So yeah, so that's what happens to me. So anytime I play a game, if I'm like, oh, this is a lot of fun, like playing the story of this game. But every time I play it, I'm like, I miss playing Assassin's Creed. I miss playing The Division. I miss playing The Witcher. I miss playing just whatever other game. well, then I got to weed it out, right? I have to. I don't have a choice. But this game, this version here, the Valhalla, and I am probably going to go back and eventually finish the story to say that I did. Truth be told, I don't finish most games that I play. I just don't have time.
About how you remember Jotunheim, eh?
Between working out,
I
guitar,
agree with you about Freya's counsel. It is a noble idea.
multiple YouTube
She
channels.
succeed on her merits.
By the time I get through some game, like, you know, Suicide Squad and all those new games that have come out, I haven't finished any of them. I finished Assassin's Creed, the new one there, the Mirage that came out. That I did finish.
But she would share
But like
our
Suicide Squad,
clues.
haven't gotten there. Like a Dragon, haven't gotten there. As a matter of fact, let's get into it. I did finish Hitman. I haven't finished Skull and Bones, the story. Haven't finished that. There's a lot of games I've deleted, by the way. I did finish that game, but I mean, that's old. I did finish this one. I finished that one. I did finish this. Death Stranding, I finished. I finished that one. So yeah, I mean, I do finish a good amount. Far Cry 5, I finished. This one, I didn't finish. I did finish Ghost of Tsushima. Haven't finished any of these Final Fantasies. Haven't finished this. Haven't finished Lost Judgment yet. Like, there's a lot of games. Haven't finished it. I did finally finish The Witcher just a few months ago. I did finish these two. So the point is, as you can see, it's just like, wow. That's all I gotta say. And I gotta be picking at. At one point, I had deleted this game. Not because I thought it was bad. Has nothing to do with that. I love a game that I can just keep going back to. Plus, I got my Xbox with some exclusives there. I've got my Nintendo Switch with some exclusives there. Alright, Tablet of Endeavor. Glyphs purchased at a Tablet of Endeavor will be lost at the end of the attempt. Acquired runic attack glyphs can be upgraded for this attempt. Okay. Press square to retain your progress in Valhalla and exit to the main menu to suspend the game. Oh, that's cool. So you can come to the tablet, suspend the game. Okay. Alright, survival. Sure. I don't even know what I'm doing. Did I unlock it? Did it did it work? What's happening? Fleeting echoes. I don't have enough. Upgrade. Okay, here we go. This is to actually upgrade. I'm just kind of looking at a few things here. These are already equipped. There, let me try that again. So fleeting echoes, health is full. Oh, immediately restore. I get it. Like in the moment, just restore it. Okay. I thought it was like an upgrade or something. I wasn't really fully paying attention there. Okay, and you do have a good amount of weapons here. I don't think you have like armor with stats and stuff like that that you can view. Yeah, like I mean, this is what it looks like, the menu. You get some of these things here. That narrows it down, eh? Some things here. Get a couple of things. And then you do get this. Whatever this is. Was this unlocked from story mode, or I don't really know, to be honest with you. No clue. Again, this is probably going to be a first and only look, just because I game. I do like gaming vlogs. I'm not saying they're entertaining, but I enjoy the shit out of these, and sometimes I feel like I need to talk about them. I don't think I'm going to be getting as lost in this. So this still gives me the sense of exploration, the semi-open world that is God of War. And I've ended up back at the beginning. This is not good, because that means I'm being a noob. And yes, I did see something over there to the left. Even in a... There we go. I was going to say... Yeah, so for me, this game, in terms of just the gameplay loop that it normally offers, it's kind of like, yeah, I just want more of the action, a little bit less story sometimes, or at least post-game. I don't think that there's a lot of enemies that respawn. Those are all warning swings, by the way.
Left side, brother.
Vicious. But yeah, the combat just overall, and that big, fat, ugly green marker in the middle of my screen, which I love, by the way. From just like an action perspective, this is probably one of my favorite games. And when I play the main story, like I said, just to be honest, I felt like I wasn't getting enough of what I was enjoying the most out of the game. It's great to have a nice story and all that. It's like, fine. Nice story, but I just want more action now, especially if you're done with the story, which I know I'm not there yet. I'll get there. A buff increasing all range. Runic attacks to increase damage against... let's pick that one. And then when you die, you start all over again.
And
Hopefully
this must be how you remember Sparklefine.
I see again a lot of these.
Knows I would not
Whoops.
refuse to
A
aid
lot of
you
these.
when in need. I have done and will do my part to fight for peace, regardless of title, regardless of whether I sit in authority.
You know as well as I do there's power in words. Oaths. The people need to know you're committed to them and to yourself. That you'll be there for them. And I know that you will. I understand you've got misgivings, man. But you've put your past behind you. We all see it.
You do not know everything that I am.
That you were. You've told me of your past, and yes, much of it was horrible. But you've proven over and over again that you're not that man anymore.
Okay, shush. So, see the 100 there, the glyph? I don't know if glyphs are permanent or if they're just for... Like there's these here, like actual upgrades. But I don't know if the upgrades are permanent or if the glyphs are. I wish I knew. And I don't really know, honestly. Couldn't tell you. But what I am going to do is take a chance, and I am going to increase my hit points here to 112. Okay? I do believe those are permanent. Could be wrong. What do I know? Would help if I looked things up, but I just don't want to. That's the door to leave. Let's see if there's anything else over here. I mean, there's a few other things. Like a few areas, I mean, but they're predominantly all blocked for the most part, which leads me to believe that you can come back and play around with some other areas. I mean, I've been through like already close to like a dozen gates that are all blocked off and whatnot. And then just like in the story mode, you remember those places where you would grab your glyph and you would build up the thing to fast travel? That's what that reminds me of, that thing there. Yeah, I think I've already been here. I have. I'm wasting time. What I do. Again, I didn't want to rush too much. I still wanted to be able to explore a little bit. This will probably be the last room. It's already been like 14, 15 minutes. I don't want to make these videos overly long. I just wanted to share with you that, hey, you know, I do appreciate this mode very much. It's free. Oh, I actually remember... Was this used? There was a story section that was similar to this, actually. Oh my god, this reminds me of an actual level that I did, and I struggled with it so bad I almost wanted to rage quit. Thankfully for this, it doesn't appear like there's any puzzles. Again, it is on the easiest difficulty.
Another Droger to the left.
Like, the combat is just so fucking good. Jesus. Come on. Just trying to work on my parry there. Just to make sure he's gone. Bam! How do I do... It's kind of pathetic. I forget how to do some of my skills. Like, I just forget. Yeah, so glad I don't gotta do the puzzle shit. Basically, this game without the puzzle and an open world like Witcher. Oh, man. I mean, The Witcher's good. It's really good. But if I could be very truthful, there was something about the combat for me that felt lacking in The Witcher. Especially when I compare to a game like this. Maybe I shouldn't be comparing them, but I'm doing it. Because ultimately, there are two games where you're a badass and you're swiping your bladed weapon at creatures and you're killing them. So there you have it. I prefer the world of Witcher, but the combat of this game. And if you could blend the two together, holy guacamole is all I gotta say to that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. A little bit shorter than a South Park episode. I don't think I'm going to make any other videos on this because I just don't really have anything to contribute. Unless I'm just planning on just having fun and just doing random gameplay. I mean, it wouldn't be an impossibility for me to do this. It's just...
That is the path we seek. A way up and forward. Valhalla's inner reaches.
It's just unlikely for me to do so. Because of all the other games
Valhalla madness.
I'm playing.
It's good to see you in action again. You're already more your cheery self than I've seen in moons. Without a trace or a fight in front of you, I wonder after your well-being.
Can be clarifying. What is this?
You recognize your old seat, don't you? Kratos.
My sweater's warm.
I have not forgotten the debt I owe you.
I get headaches like that a lot.
Do you really think he understands this? This still feels reckless.
Here they are now.
That's odd. We're back outside, but we didn't, you know.
Sometimes you reach as far as you're ready to go. Valhalla's decision or yours? Does this mean you're done in there?
No. I will discover who invited me. I believe I am close.
You're sure it's worth dying for?
Oh, I think we're fairly accustomed to dying at this point.
Don't be glib, Mimir. Valhalla restores you after honorable death in combat, but beyond that, it makes its own rules. And if you don't play by them... Kratos, the threat of death in there is real.
That is good to know.
If by good, you mean wildly disconcerting.
I do wish you luck. Truly.
Oh, there you go. The invitation. The invitation helps if I can speak properly. Review Valhalla specific information, a codex, blah, blah, blah. Again, I am done here. Don't get too excited. Thumbs up if you liked the video. It does greatly help support the channel. Start another attempt when ready. Yeah, no. Not right now. And, yeah, so thumbs up if you liked the video, thumbs down if you didn't like it, and I'll bend it in half and twist it.
Those who adapt triumph, while the rigid falter.
If you want to subscribe, naturally, that'd be great. If not, whatever. Thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, and maybe I'll see some of you in the next one.
Let's see. Do these tasks, return here for rewards. Fair enough.
The labor marker. Visit the labor marker to accept new labors and redeem completed ones for rewards. The marker offers tasks that are repeatable and cycle at random, so make sure you visit often. Oh, cool. All right, that's enough of that. Bye for now.